to Kusum Yoga, a thoughtful forum for yogic evolution and excellence. Today, our subject is Sthula Vyayama. Sthula Vyayams can be described as yogic warm-up exercises. Whenever we are intending to practice some asanas or to do power yoga, we should not directly jump into that. We should prepare our body and mind before we start practicing. So Sthula Vyayams are basically the warm-up exercises through which we prepare our mind as well as body. How? For body, we do few light cardio exercises with mobility exercises and stretching exercises. It's a combination of all those along with a careful administration over your breathing pattern. So this entire thing is called Sthula Vyayam. There are lots of Sthula Vyayams, but for today's session we have carefully selected 17 very important but beginner level Sthula Vyayams. Other than warming up, all Sthula Vyayams, particularly this set, can be used as a fat burning exercise. So watch carefully, practice them in your home, and most importantly, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. First is engine run. Keep running on the spot along with punching with alternate hands. Do this exercise around 50 to 70 counts. This is an excellent calorie burner exercise. Next is stride jumping with arms swinging sideways. Bring your arms to the level of your shoulders. Do it around 20 to 32 counts. Next is stride jumping and bringing your hands sideways and forward alternatively. Do it 20 to 32 counts, maintaining an equal pace. Next exercise is popularly known as ball passing. Assume that you are holding a ball between your hands. Now you have to pass the ball to a person standing exactly behind you. Breathing plays a very important role here. Inhale once you turn towards your right. Exhale once you turn towards your left. Make sure you don't drop the ball when you hand it over to the person who is standing behind you. This exercise can be done in pair also. It's a very good trunk twister and also helps us to reduce the side flaps. Next we will do hip stretching and hamstring stretching. Stand with your legs wide apart. Join your hands and stretch backward as much as possible. Exhale and come down. Place your palms flat on the ground and widen up your legs some more. Now, inhale and take your body weight on your shoulders, raise your heels. Exhale, push your hip back, keeping your legs straight and raise your toes. Again, inhale, raise your heels, body weight on hands. Exhale, raise your toes, push your hip. Repeat the exercise few times. Make sure you should be able to keep your knees exactly straight. Then slowly place your head on the ground and hold your ankles stiff for a few counts. Feel the stretch in your back as well as in your hamstring muscles. Now look front and straighten your spine. This is perhaps the most important exercise in the entire series, popularly known as Sarvanga Pushti. Inhale when you come up, exhale when you come down. Pay special attention to your knees. Keep them straight and go exactly side by side. practice both clockwise and anti-clockwise 5 to 10 counts as per your capacity. Next is lateral stretching. To maximize the effect, you should try to touch your upper arm with your ear while sliding the other hand up to your heel. Don't bend forward, go exactly side to side. This exercise increases your spine flexibility. It's also a very good exercise for losing side flaps. Repeat this exercise 10 to 15 counts in each side. Next exercise is lateral squat. This exercise opens up your hip socket, pelvic joint, strengthens your quadricep muscles and stretches your hamstring. This is an excellent preparatory exercise for split. Inhale while coming up, exhale while going down. Keep your legs straight and toes pointing upward. Next is head to knee cross squat. Inhale and sit down. Exhale, come up and try to touch your forehead with the knee. Do this exercise each side 10 times. Twist your trunk while you sit down so that you can face front. Once you are up, make sure you are keeping both the knees straight. Next comes butterfly stretch. It's a good exercise for opening of pelvic and hip joint. Make sure your spine is straight and push your knees as much as possible downward. Next is seated Markatasana or seated hip twisting. Place your heels closer to your hip as much as possible and do it 30 to 50 counts. Next is lifted butterfly. Keeping your body weight equally on both the hands, lift your hip 1 inch above the ground and press your knees down as we did in the exercise number 10. Next exercise is called rolling butterfly. Sit in Baddha Konasana, roll your upper body side to side, move your arms in a sweeping motion to the opposite corner towards the ground. Exhale once you lower your body and inhale once you come back to this. Repeat 10 counts in both sides. This is another variation of seated Markatasana where you touch both the knees to the ground and also turn your upper body backward. Exhale while looking back. Do 10 counts in both the sides. Here comes supported No Kasana. This exercise increases your core power drastically. Remember to inhale when you stretch your legs and exhale when you bend your knees. After bending your knees, don't touch your heels on the ground. Keep them on the air. Next is straight paddling. It's very good exercise for your core power. Raise your legs in an angle of 45 to 60 degrees. Keep your toes stretched outward. Raise your shoulder so that you can look at the movement of your legs. Our next exercise is half dolphin stretch. Before this exercise, first come to puppy pose and relax your spine. Stretch, bend your elbows. Stretch your leg fully towards the sky. Inhale once you stretch, exhale once you fold. This exercise relaxes our lower back. At the same time, It increases the core power. Do the same exercise with both the legs, 20-20 counts.